Hello everyone and welcome back to my Fantasy Life story playthrough. Before moving on to the final DLC story, we are taking a look at all of the different introductory quests for all of the lives. Last time we did the Carpenter life, and if I'm not mistaken, this time we should take a look at the Hunter life. Yep, alright, let's go over to the Hunter one, which is also, I think, Hunter life is the one that takes the least amount of time to complete. Just the introductory quests and not necessarily all of the quests that you have to do once you have the life. I don't think it's the quickest in that regard. Anyway, same as always, we have to meet our life master Fern, the Hunter master. I don't know where I'm walking. I'm not being efficient, but let's go. I kind of like this outfit. I don't know, it's interesting, like the white little, what is that white stuff? That is not my hair, right? That's a part of the hat. Like, is it bird feathers? I don't know, man. It's an interesting outfit, but I do appreciate it. All right, hey Fern and little doggy. Need something? All right, you want to learn how to hunt? Yep. Am I wrong? Like, this is a girl, right? Fern is a girl, because I think I used to think that she was a he back in the day. I think she's a she. Sorry, my friend. I've got no time for another assistant. Too much on my mind. But you're the one who met with the king, aren't you? Yes, I heard about that. Ugh, I just can't take on a second assistant. Alright then, if you have a nod from the king, I've got no choice. Here, your gear. There we go, hunter's bow. Thank you, Fern. First things first, you think a hunter just shoots a bow? No, a hunter lives off the land, which means respecting the land. You shoot only what you must, you take only what you need. At least that's my philosophy. Some hunters choose to shoot up the whole forest and whoop it up. It's your choice. I have it my way, you'll have it yours. Now, you do have to prove yourself worthy. Yes, I require some tests of your ability. But where should we start? I'm afraid I don't have time to teach you the basics of the bow. Ugh, I know, my other assistant. Pete struggles a bit, but he's good for the basics. Go find him at the sheep pen. Good luck. Alright, and with that, yeah, pretty straight to the point. I think this is going to be a quick one. At one with nature. And we have to speak with the Huntin' Pete in South Castell. And if you guys may remember from the Blacksmith Life video, if you've seen that one, the girl Magmia over there kind of has something going on with a Huntin' Pete over here, which always slipped my mind when I did these quests back in the day. Well, who? Why you bothering me? I was having the best daydream ever about Magmia? I'm sure it was about Magmia. Well, never mind. What? I guess you've come looking for a hunter. That's me. No better hunter around. Except for Fern. She, wanted to be my master. Sure did. She doesn't even take assistance, but once she heard of me... Huh? You want to be a hunter too? You might as well give up that dream. Fern's not taking on any other assistants now that she's found me. Stubborn one, Fern. She's tough. She's good. I might even learn a thing or two from her. The king thinks she's the bow to beat anyway. Made her guard of the royal gardens. I can see why. She's pretty as a... Well, never mind that either. Anyhow, Fern's got an assistant, and that's me. I think Huntin' Pete is a real ladies' man. He doesn't... I don't think he necessarily has something going on with Magmia alone. I think he just takes whatever he can get or something. I don't know. Weird guy. Pete, do I hear you talking all sorts of nonsense over there again? Yes, Granny. I mean, no, Granny. I mean, I was talking, but it wasn't nonsense. Just setting this new kid straight. Wants to be a hunter. Can you believe it? Granny's old as rocks, but she can hear pretty good. Now, see you around. I've got things to do. And don't go bothering Fern, no point. She'd never take another assistant. Huh, maybe I should though. Could make a gob of Dodge, teaching all about huntery. I'll probably be the last assistant Fern ever takes. She knew I'd be the greatest hunter ever. She had to pull a few strings to get me to agree to it too. Oh yeah, she knows people. Am I mistaken, or is someone just passed out right there in the bottom right corner? Now, speaking of pulling strings, I see you wrangled yourself a bow somewhere. Know how to use that thing? Hey, tell you what, I'm bored. I've got a bow, you've got a bow, I'll teach you a thing or two. Well, that's much appreciated, Huntin' Pete. I was a born natural, but you'd better get some practice in. First, equip your bow. Okay, and there definitely is someone just lying on... Maybe he's just sleeping. I don't know, man. Unfortunately, we have to swap out our flipping claymore for this little bow. Sad. Sad to see. I love the claymore so much. Anyways, Pete, I equipped this flimsy little thing. Alright, bow in hand, good. And now comes the shooty part. Look yonder, there's your target. Aha, a literal target. That's cool. Get a little closer. You gotta have the practice target in your sights. Then shoot. You'll miss by a mile, but that's fine. Everyone screws up royally when starting out. Yeah, I'm sure I'm not gonna miss. I'm pretty sure I can even hit it from all the way over here. Boom, dude. Oh my god, look at that. That's insane. All the way over here, maybe? Oh, we don't reach here. Yeah, man. Wow, we have some range. All right, 1, 2, 3, and there we go. Huh? Look at that. Not bad. Thought you'd fire clean over the target, being so new to shootery anyway. Pete, you saw that, right? Your friend there has skill. I wish you shot half as well. The shade, bro. Granny's throwing shade. Yes, Granny. I mean, I shoot 1,000 times better than that, Granny. Sure you do. Now, speaking of lazy, what did you find out about that fellow way over there? That... what fellow? Oh, that's right. This man came in to take before you did. Looked thirsty, so I gave him a jug, then glug glug glug, and he passed right out. He's got the mark of a hunter. Huh, I wonder if he'll ever wake up to tell us who he is. So he could just be dead? Okay. Oh, I don't think he is, never mind. Hungry. Out of energy. Need honey. Ugh. Alright, need some good honey. Building some muscle. Weird, he wants honey? I thought he was thirsty. Why does he want honey? Pete, did I hear that man mumble something about honey? You remember the old hunter's rhyme, right? Belly on empty, eat honey aplenty. Okay. Oh, that's good. That's what Granny did back in the day. So fetch that poor hunter some. We'd better get on that march before Granny gets a bee in her bonnet. I bet you're wondering what honey has to do with hunters, right? Hunters hunt more than beasts. We also look high and low for other kinds of food. That is true. I think the paladin and the hunter life are the only combat lives where you actually do some quests in order to rank up that involve you gathering food. Like, I believe you have to gather like some rainbow apples and some normal apples as a paladin, and then you have to hunt some special honey as a hunter, and you also have to hunt like, I don't know, oranges as a paladin, because the oranges are like the apples of Port Barto. I think I remember that correctly, which is kind of weird. I mean, it's a combat life and you need to gather food. Anyways, but there's a word for it. What's it again? All right, foraging. Hunters forage for honey, eggs, mushrooms, all sort of food out in the wild. Another thing we hunters do, we sneak. Yeah, I sneak around all day. Best part of the job. Okay, sneaking. It's not a hunter-specific thing. At least I don't think it is, right? You can sneak right off the bat, I believe. Oh, no, I'm actually unsure. And no, I do not sneak around so I can steal stuff. It's so I can tippy-toe up to my prey. I sneak closer and closer and closer, then out with the bow, yeah! Except for the yelling part, scares them off. Now back to the whole honey thing. There's a tree on the road to the grassy plains that usually has honeycombs. Well, let's go shake it. Alright man, Huntin' P joined my party. Alright, this tree over here, and see honeycomb, just like I said. Stand back, I'll show you how to shake down this tree for honey. I think I can manage, bro. I think I know how to shake a tree. Shoot him quick! He's freaking out. Okay, wow, that's it, huh? Shoot him quick and we have to do it? Yeah, you just take the blows over there. I'm gonna take it easy. How much damage does he actually do? I think a lot. He takes 0 damage, wow. Kinda crazy, man. I'm impressed, Huntin' Pete. And the honey just fell from the tree as well, that's cool. Alright, obtained grassland honey. Who knew that would happen? But that's nature for you. Now, you see all my fancy footwork there? Zing, took them both down in one shot. I don't think that's what happened, man. Yeah, what do you mean that's not how it happened? Well, maybe you got off a few shots too. Best not to tell this to Master Fur. Let's get this honey back to the sheep pen. Alright, man. Trying to steal all of my glory. What was that about not stealing before? You liar? Please need hey you on the ground, we got you honey. Hey Fletcher, drink up, man, or eat up. It's a weird substance actually, honey. Wouldn't mind a taste of that myself. Nom nominy nom. Looks tasty. Sounds tasty. Well, that hit the spot. Many thanks, friends. No problem. How did you end up like that? I was stalking my prey when your prey turned on you, shot you up, and you barely crawled out of there? No, listen for a second. No, I collapsed because I forgot rule number 1 for hunters. I ran out of energy tracking my prey for 3 days straight. Never rested. Forgot to eat. How dumb is that? And here I thought some unbeatable monster was on the prowl. Sometimes we hunters get so caught up in the hunt, food's the last thing on our mind. I know, foolish, but surely you two have been so consumed by the hunt you've done the same. Not me. No way. No how. Eating's the best part about being a hunter. And this Pee-wee is new to the hunter's life. Bro, Pee-wee? Jesus, okay. What does that even mean? I barely even knows what a bow is. Oh, then welcome, friend. The hunter's life is a tough one, so since you're new, get ready to learn some new tricks. Consider it thanks for the honey. You learned the piercing arrow technique. Okay, cool. Basically just, like, it's pretty straightforward. It's a piercing arrow. Now, how about you put your new skills to the test, friend? There's a hoodwink nearby. No way, a hoodwink? It'll tear us to shreds. Relax, it's just an owl. Good to be cautious though, they're vicious critters and will attack on sight. I've survived a number of attacks from these owls. From those owls. We hunters keep their feathers as trophies. Ugh, who doesn't know that? Okay, just tell me where I can find that thing. Castell Forests, I think. Yes, I'm sure of it. I ran right by it when I was chasing after my prey. So head there, sneak up to it if you can, then attack before it attacks. I wouldn't blame you if you chicken out here. Don't worry, I'll get that owl. But we'd better tell Fern first. She might just say this owl hunt is too risky. So, last one of Fern's a rotten egg. Okay, man, that's gonna be you. Bro, he just got a head start. Are you kidding me? Man, I guess I'm the rotten egg. Hey, Marsh, you'll never guess who that guy was we helped with that honey. Hello again. Yes, Pete told me everything. That man you helped. His name is Fletcher. He's quite a hunter. He's an inspiration to us all. His reputation extends to the far corners of Riveria. I can't believe it. A big deal hunter. Huh, yes. Anyway, Fletcher used to guard the royal gardens and go on the king's hunts too. These days, Fletcher hunts alone, tracking down the most fearsome beasts of the realm. You and Fletcher know each other pretty well, huh? How'd you guys meet? What? Oh, we're only acquaintances, that's all, nothing more. Wait, do they have something going on? What I find interesting is that Fletcher has put you on the trail of a hoodwink. They're vicious, and you're beginners, both of you. I wouldn't have sent you on such a hunt yet. But if Fletcher thinks you have it in you, I don't know, I really don't. I suppose if you succeed, I'll take you more seriously as hunters from now on. Hooey, hear that, March? Master Fern says she'll teach us all the secrets of shootery. We just gotta back that hoodwink. That ornery critter better watch out for me. Thwip, blangy, thunk. Yeah, he's a goner. I'm sure he is, Pete. Oh, I thought you was about to say something about him running off to the wrong direction. Pete, wait. He's always running off without hearing the half of it. Well, that's my Pete. Boy's like a cannonball. Either sits around or goes off in a flash. Oh, that was Granny Cotton talking. Granny Cotton, what brings you here? So, you see, Pete's a really good boy. He just gets ahead of himself. Yes, he's a total nincompoop. Isn't that a bit harsh? But he's a lovable nincompoop. A lovable nincompoop, okay. Despite his big head and the way he always flaps his mouth. Harsher still, Granny Cotton. Problem is, he just thinks too highly of himself, and he hasn't done squat yet. What Pete needs is to be knocked down a peg. Yes, that's occurred to me, but I'm sure it has, Fern, but you're far too gentle in your ways. He needs to be shown up, and you, March, are the one to do it. Now, don't say no. Pete needs this. Here, I'll even teach you one of Granny's techniques. Okay. Oh, sleep arrow. Cool. If you use that technique, you'll be able to hunt prey more easily. Oh, I see. You've given our friend here a leg up on Pete. Now go get that hoodwink, March. And as for this one, if March does get that owl first, I want you to take him on as your assistant. Promise me. This one is the King's Eye, and now our friend has your backing too. I've already said I required a test. I had been pondering what it should be. An owl will do, March. You want to go too, Lucky? Rough. Lucky's a good hunting dog, March. And since hoodwinks are good at hiding, I think you'll be glad to have his nose to help you during the hunt. Alright, I'm so down for taking Lucky along. Such a cute little pup. Not like those pups from the last episodes who were actually beavers. This, like, that little girl is not the brightest. Dude, Hunted Pete is already here? He hasn't found the bird yet? I swear Fletcher said the owl was in these woods, but there's nothing here. Hey, finally caught up, March. Well, you're barking up the wrong tree. Am I now? No hoodwinks, not a one. But feel free to sniff around here until the cows come home. Gives me another head start. I'm off to the grassy plains to hunt. That owl's as good as mine. Well, there are hoodwinks in the grassy plains, but I do believe they're... Actually, do they only appear at night? No, I don't know. Oh, I smell owl. Oh, I think I hear owl. Watch out. This is actually pretty cool because, yeah, the hoodwink literally spawns from, like, behind the trees. I think that's done pretty cool. Alright, defeat the hoodwink. Attack me, you bastard. I'm gonna switch to sleep arrows. And then I believe you have to charge up a shot. And then, yeah, look at that. He was about to go to sleep. And then the dog visually and brutally murdered it. But the sleeping arrow did work. Anyways, let's go. Hoodwink feather. We have obtained it. Now let's head back. And that's literally it, by the way. Like, I don't know how long this episode is for now. I think I might be recording for about 20 minutes. This is really, like, a really quick introductory quest. Back from the hunt, March? Wait, it can be. A hoodwink feather? You did it. I'm truly impressed. Well done, Lucky. He actually did do the big hits. Let's not lie here. Oof. Granny knew you'd beat my Pete. What? You got that hoodwink, March? with a little bit of assistance, but yeah. I can't believe it, I lost to you? No way, beginner's luck, I want a rematch. Pete, don't be a spoilsport. But Granny nothing. You should be glad to see a fellow hunter be this good from the get-go. Besides, Granny thinks you're just fine in your own special way. I know, I'm the best around, but... Ugh, Pete, I'm trying to be nice, but you're not making it easy for your old Granny. You're lazy. What? No, it's just that the weather's been so nice, Granny. Oh, I see, of course. How could Granny have been so silly? See you dozing all day long, snoozing away. Uh-oh. Snoring so loudly it shakes the fleece of Granny's sheep. Well, from now on, forget being a hunter. You're now the kingdom's first snorer. What? Granny, I didn't mean to. End of story, Pete. Now, as for you, March, listen here, I won't say this twice. You'd better run, Granny's in a mood. Thank you for everything. And here, take this. Wow, Granny just giving me the cash, huh? What? Oh, Pete, why would I scold this fine hunter? He has been a great help to Granny. And that's that. My work here is done. Except for one last thing. Burn? I haven't forgotten, Granny Cotton. Well done, March. You tracked down a hoodwink, hunted down your prey, even got its feather. You're a good hunter. You might even be a great hunter one day. I never thought you'd do it, not so well or so quickly or so humbly. So as promised, I'll take you on as my assistant. Let's see the results of your first hunt. Here we go, man. Hunting for a new life. 100 stars, going from novice all the way up to fledgling. And the life bonus is going to be strength +1 and dexterity +2. Okay. Nice, and that was just your first hunt. Someday I look forward to calling you my equal, but for now, I want you to keep this advice in mind at the start of your journey as a hunter. Respect nature for what it is. Sometimes our friend, sometimes our adversary. Welcome to the hunter life, March. I expect great things of you. That's gonna be it, man. The fledgling hunter completed. Another life successfully learned. So yeah, that was pretty fun. I wouldn't even be surprised if this episode was only like 15 minutes long. The hunter story quest is really short, at least compared to the other ones. I feel like you might be able to compare the length of this one to the stories of like a Fantasy Life I, like the story lengths that you'll get there for the lives, which would be amazing. Like just quickly like this, I still got the feeling that we had a little quest. It wasn't like just a really quick thing. There was still some, I don't know, some feelings, some emotion with the hunting Pete, you know. It's a pretty cool character, so it doesn't feel like just a throwaway story. It still feels pretty, I don't know, impactful. Is that the right word? Not necessarily. So I hope it's gonna be this long in Fantasy Life I as well. And with that, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more stuff just like this, definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Not even 2% of the people watching my videos are actually subscribed, so I would appreciate it a lot if you would do so. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, later. Bye.